Being in this rural community, you probably have seen a lot of ranching throughout the town, but not many of you know the history of ranching. Can you go to the next slide? In 1680, the Spanish missionaries were going around, and they used ranchers to feed them along their travels. In 1690, cattle were officially brought to around El Paso area in Texas, and that's when they finally began ranching here in the United States. Go to the next one. In 1730, the Spanish mission had failed, and ranching became a more private thing between Tomas, Antonio, and Martin. In 1778, they put a Mustang tax on, which made it to where cattle who were not branded could not leave the states, which made it hard for ranchers because they were shipping cattle to New Orleans to sell them. 1779, the Mustang tax was revoked, which made a huge decline in the cattle industry because once the tax was revoked, they started selling out a lot more, and that caused a lot of problems for ranchers. From 1810 to 1821, there was the Mexican War of Independence, which built up the ranching economy a lot more because they were feeding soldiers with cattle and selling soldiers to the war. But by 1821, when the war had ended, it became a lot harder on ranchers because there wasn't a huge demand for cattle. Next slide. In 1830, there were colonists who were settling in Texas who came there to have more land for farming, but once they realized how much money ranching had brought in, they began to start that, which built up the economy, and ranching became a lot more popular and was stretched throughout the states. To now, we've had a lot more improvement in technology, and just a lot has changed, but it's gotten a lot easier for ranchers, and ranching has really developed the United States as a whole. That's all I have.